What happens when you get in trouble?
Sometimes she locks us in a closet.
Locks you in a closet? For how long?
The longest I've been in there has been like 4 days.
4 days? You off of her and you telling her you would have killed her?
That's when we had an altercation.
Right.
We had an altercation.
With scissors?
No, there was no scissors.
She speaks of being beaten, of scissors held to her throat and locked up in a closet for days. But how did it get this far? To find out, we go back to the foster home where it all began. It starts on a quiet afternoon in Piedmont, Oklahoma. Police find a runaway girl, her words hinting at something far more disturbing.
Don't run or I'll chase you and put you in handcuffs. I know you don't. Let's go talk about it. But until you're in my car, we're not talking. Stand up. Stand up! Yes. Are you going to listen?
Yes.
I don't want to yell at you. I want to be nice to you, but I'm not going to chase you. Like, I'll tackle you before you have time to run. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. I don't want to do all that. I want to help you and figure out why you ran away and all that, but...
Can we talk about it at the police station?
We can talk about it in my car first. Yeah. Okay. Do you need it? Is this any of your stuff? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's go to my car. What's going on? Why'd you run away?
I don't want to be there.
Why not?
She's scared.
She's scary? Who?
The one who takes care of us.
What's her name?
Tina.
Is that your mom? Yeah. What's scary about her?
I'm scared to get in trouble because she goes to the extreme. She goes very far when she gets into trouble.
Like what? What happens when you get in trouble?
Sometimes she locks us in a closet.
Locks you in a closet? For how long?
The longest I've been in there has been like 4 days.
4 days? When did that happen? Most recently?
It was last year. It was around Easter.
And what did you get in trouble for that made that happen?
I was sneaking my sister's food.
You were making them food?
I was sneaking my sister's food that she gets from school.
Why'd you get in trouble for that?
Because I'm not supposed to.
Make food?
No, my sister, my little sister, she was bringing like snacks from school.
Yeah.
And I was having her keep it in the bedroom so I could have some. And so when she figured it out, she tased me and locked me in a closet for 4 days.
She tased you?
Police move quickly on the child's claims, turning their attention to her foster mother, 43-year-old Tina Ramirez. Let's see what she has to say.
Have you ever locked your kids in the closet?
No.
Okay. Why would they tell me they've been locked in the closet?
All of my kids said that.
More than one.
No. I've never locked any of my kids in the closet.
Okay. I found this letter, and I'm sure you've read it. It was in your closet.
Oh, yes.
Tell me about these letters.
Sure, absolutely.
I mean, why is she saying all this horrible stuff is happening to her if...
She does that. It's how she vents.
Right. I mean, is it the truth?
I mean, those are old. I don't know. Like,
She's talking about being beat up. She's talking about having scissors to her throat, talking about pulling you off of her and you telling her you would have killed her.
That's when we had an altercation.
Right.
We had an altercation.
With scissors?
No, there was no scissors. She was coming at me.
Okay.
But we can't pull it off because she was holding my hair.
Okay.
Right? And, yeah, that did happen. That did happen, yes.
How do you discipline these kids? I mean, I know we talked about it earlier. Do you spank them?
No.
Do you hit them?
No.
Ever?
No. I've had altercations before.
Yeah.
There's been more than one. There's a time she ripped my necklace off of me, okay? And I held her. Tantrums, kick and punch.
Yeah.
I had to hold her down.
Okay.
Okay. Other than that, no.
Typically, what does dinner look like here?
I don't cook every single night, but dinner, the kids will do either, most of the time the little ones like pizza, Hot Pockets, chicken nuggets, have peanut butter and jelly. The big girls.
Jade, you want a flashlight?
Like, I just did beans.
If you need it, I don't know.
I just did beans the other day.
You heard that's right. Police discover a letter written by one of the kids describing chilling abuse, including a moment when Tina allegedly pressed scissors to a child's neck. And disturbingly, this isn't the end of this story.
Little ones eat at school, but the big ones, I'm getting up late and I ain't getting the time to work and everything. I make sure they get milk, if not cereal.
Tell me about this.
Okay. This one right here, I did take away the drinks from her because she was sneaking them. She writes stuff like this all the time, sir. You can talk to her about this. She does this all the time. She'll tell you.
So why'd you keep this one like it's important?
I didn't keep it because
It was in your closet.
I mean, I kept,
with all your important papers.
I kept all of these to show her and remind her, but I haven't got these out in forever, sir. I'm being honest, like,
I don't think you are.
I'm scared.
Well, probably because you've been abusing your kids.
No,
Look how skinny they are. You tell me you feed those kids.
I do.
Enough.
I wouldn't say enough. They like to eat noodles. What kid can get fat off of noodles?
My kids. I feed my kids noodles all the time. They're fatter than hell. At least not skin and bones like this.
They eat noodles and crackers with it.
And spaghetti and meatballs and Hot Pockets and pizza and hot dogs and all kinds of nutritious things. Those kids are malnutritioned, Tina.
Well, I give them canned vegetables. Does that count?
That's healthy,
Apples.
yeah.
Next, the officer reads aloud a chilling excerpt from the letter, each word revealing more of the horror inside the home.
I know, but here I am, and they don't have bedrooms and they had cereal for dinner.
Well, that's what they wanted. They got the choice, the option, and they had the choice of that. That's what they wanted. It's always what they want. What do you want? I'm not cooking tonight. If they want cereal, they get cereal. If they want a bologna and cheese sandwich, sir, they get it. Ask all of them. That was their option tonight. I'm not sure what she wanted. I said, what do you want? There's beans from last night that I cooked. She was just saying, who's going to get to eat the beans now? She loves my cooking. My kids love my cooking.
Dear God, I think she's going to kill me. I didn't do anything. You and I both know that. I have been talking to you, praying, and trying to be polite, helpful, and respectful. I've been shutting out all the bad thoughts, but it's no use. But I won't let their negativity and discouragement stop me. This is my year for as long as I'm alive. I'm going to change, but I won't let anyone stop me. I want to change, but if she kills me, I know that I was making changes to make me better. I'm going to be kind and respectful still. She held scissors to my throat. Scissors, underlined, to my throat. She left bruises on my neck, along with cuts from her nails. She cut the inside of my lip, and now one of my front teeth is moving slightly. My nose is clogged with blood, and my ear is bright red with plenty of scratches on it. And it hurts so bad. I can't lay on that side of my head. You know I could get her in trouble for that. And the fact that she said, I'm going to kill her with at least 2 people besides me that can verify that. Then she whispered to me, if Katrina didn't stop me, I would have choked you till you passed out. And I'm the sick, twisted one, but no, I'm going to stay here just to prove what I can change.
Yes.
Tina,
Yes.
Combine that with the fact that these kids have run away 7 times from you? Mm-hmm. How is any reasonable person supposed to think you're not starving and abusing these kids?
Okay. Mental abuse, I would say yes. Physical abuse, no. Has there been altercations? Yes, there has. Starving, like you said, I feed them, but it's not the foods like you're saying your kids get.
No, I quoted the noodles you said. Okay, you said noodles, I said noodles. Okay,
We're not starving them. Why do I have all
If
this food?
if you're feeding them, why are they skinny?
Have you talked to them about that?
I have.
And what did they say?
That's not what we're talking about. I'm asking you questions right now. If you're feeding them, why are they skinny? Are you eating? Is your husband eating?
Yeah.
Those boys are eating, at least it looks like it. I haven't looked at them real close. But those 2 older girls, you can't look at me and tell me they're eating enough. Tell me they're eating enough.
There's a time we thought they had parasites. I even bought them parasite medicine. It's around here somewhere.
Did they go to the doctor?
No.
When's the last time they've been to a physician?
Because it's been a while.
How long is a while?
See, I think the last time for was to get a shot and the dentist to get her retainer taken out. So maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
They haven't been to a physician in 2 or 3 years?
No.
Look how skinny they are. You thought they had parasites?
She
And you
told me
didn't take them to the doctor?
She told I've had parasites.
You
I
should
just
go to the
took
doctor
drink.
if you have parasites. You should take your children to the doctor if they're skin and bones, Tina.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
So why haven't you? Why aren't you feeding your kids?
Why haven't I taken them to the doctor? I have no excuse.
Okay. Why aren't you feeding your kids
Why
enough?
ain't I feeding
Okay,
them
you feed
enough?
them. Why aren't you feeding them enough?
What is enough? Because like I explained earlier, they were gorging.
Tina admits to locking away food and neglecting the children's medical needs. But the officer presses on, leaving no detail unchecked.
Are you feeding those kids enough?
Enough? Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What would be enough? Is 3 times a day enough?
Okay,
Two
that-
to 3 times a day?
So,
Because sometimes, like I said, in the morning, the girls will just have a glass of milk. Okay? But they have lunch and they have dinner. They never skip that.
Okay.
Never.
We're circling right back around to if they're not skipping meals and if they're getting fed enough, I wouldn't be able to see their bones through their skin like that.
Yeah. So maybe,
And-
like you said, I should
and-
have taken them to the doctor.
Absolutely, I think you should have taken them to the doctor. You know, especially if they're skinny because there's something wrong with them. You know, if they're skinny because there's something wrong with them, they need to go to the doctor. If they're skinny because you're not feeding them, you need to go to prison. Right?
Right.
As questioning goes on, Tina takes a, let's just say, unexpected approach, shifting the blame elsewhere. Every answer raises more questions, and the officers aren't buying it.
But you haven't fed them enough either.
Okay.
Look at them. It breaks my heart. When I found that girl and she stood up, Tina, I don't know how you stay here with her like that. She's tiny.
She covers herself. She's always covering herself.
But that doesn't mean it's not there.
I know, but she covers herself. She does. I've been trying to get her to do more, drink more, eat more, and everything. Give her Gatorade. Said maybe you need some electrolytes. I did. Started buying more oranges and apples, nutrients. Bought more canned food. Hey, you need to eat some vegetables. I have.
And then you
Ask her.
keep it all locked up and you don't let them have snacks until you get home.
Well, I'm always home.
Now,
Yeah. Yeah. But I let them always choose. What do you want to eat? It's their choice. They choose.
Tina, please, I really am not trying to be mean to you.
I know
It's
you're
just
not. You're doing your job.
Whenever you say
You're doing your
things,
job.
whenever you say things to me like, I let them eat, I let them choose, I let them this, like all I can think about is looking at how skinny they are. So like they're not, and they haven't gone to the doctor, and there's locks on everything in this house, and I can't even count the cameras. I haven't started to. Like these kids.
They were for protection at first.
Oh, well, I get-
Until, like I said, I started putting them in certain places because we had to.
And I get, having them so the kids don't run away. But
Yeah.
now that I've been here, I kind of understand why the kids are running away. I don't blame them. I'd be running away too. Like, I just want to eat. Like,
But when I've asked them why they ran away, it was never had to do anything with that.
Tina, they're not
It
going to
was
tell you
always-
because you're starving them.
Let's rewind to earlier that day when Tina was singing a very different tune. Confident, composed, and far from the truth the officers would soon uncover.
Here, I threw a Halloween party for the kids. It was really cool. I bought a bunch of Halloween decor, and I bought a projector, a huge 84-inch projector, because I bought the screen. But I had bought a projector Black Friday the year before. I hadn't used it yet, so I did like cool stuff, decorated cupcakes, cool candies, and then set that up for them. Happiest kids ever. They're like best mom ever, and they loved it. They went to school talking about it and everything. So it was a lot of fun. I wanted to do the projector out here, but I was like, I don't know if that's okay to do.
Hours later, the quote, best mom ever feels painfully ironic as the interview drags on, each answer revealing cracks in Tina's story.
Why is all the food locked up?
To keep them from sneaking it, stealing it, things like that.
Why?
The freezer, you notice, isn't locked up. They don't usually get in the freezer and mess with that stuff, but the stuff that they can grab quick,
Let me ask you a question.
that's why.
What is wrong with letting them, I understand keeping some control over it because I've got 4 kids, I have to do that myself, but I do that through parenting, not putting locks on everything. I understand that these are some devious, hang on, let me finish. Wait, just let me finish my thought, please.
No, absolutely.
I understand you got some devious kids causing problems, you got to take that extra step, I get
Yes.
it. But like their cameras, locks. They're running away constantly. They're writing letters, but like because they're out of options. They don't know what else to do anymore. Like they're expressing their feelings on paper because they've got no one to talk to because they don't go to school and they don't go to counseling and they don't go to the doctor and all they do is sit around here and get starved. And what am I supposed to tell anybody that asks me why you shouldn't go to prison? What do I tell somebody, Tina? Because I just didn't feel like taking them to the doctor?
No.
You've got $60,000, $80,000 cars in the garage, but you can't afford enough food, so you lock it up.
The interview keeps going in circles, each lie more obvious than the last, until the officer finally decides he's had enough.
Let's reconvene tomorrow, because I'm getting frustrated and that's unprofessional. Okay. And I apologize for that.
Actually, you know what? You're doing your job.
Thank you.
You're doing your job.
Thank you, Tina.
You're absolutely welcome. And you said my sister was on her way?
Jade, sister's
yes,
coming?
ma'am, I'm sorry.
Okay, we're not going to leave. We're just going to quit this interview so
Okay.
I can calm down.
You're okay.
I appreciate you speaking with me.
No, I
and
appreciate you. You have, I'm going to let you know,
stuff over there.
you have been very nice throughout this whole process.
I'm
Something like this can be very uncomfortable, all of it from the beginning. And since you walked in my door, you have made this process comfortable.
glad.
You're doing your job,
Right.
okay? That's your job. Serve and protect, right? I can't be mad at that, all right? Her job, same thing. Serve and protect, right? I understand. I do.
Okay.
It looks bad. It does.
It's because it is bad, Tina.
It does.
It doesn't look bad. It is bad.
Yeah.
The police are here doing a search warrant and DHS is taking your kids.
I know.
It's bad.
And that's you know what, I'll tell you something. Those two older ones have been taken from DHS.
I know. And
not
they're
only from their bio parents, but a foster
and they're terrified.
they've been taken out of foster care before because that foster home got investigated, and then the third home that they didn't want them, so they felt not wanted.
And now the fourth home.
And
How do they feel here?
I hate that.
And so these kids have run away over and over again, but it's wild, and I didn't think we would have this conversation because it's not normal for us to have this conversation, but it's crazy. These kids want to run away, but they're also scared of me to take them away. They don't want to be here, but they're scared to end up with some worse foster family.
They've told me the reason they don't want to be here because they're tired of hurting everybody. They're tired of hurting.
How are they hurting you? Eating too much?
No. Just putting me through the things that they have put me through.
What did they put you through?
Like, I told you she scratched my car. She got mad. She got angry.
She's a child.
Before leaving, the officer fires one final question at Tina. One that uncovers even darker, more unsettling details.
Oh, I guess I do need to ask you a couple more questions.
Yes.
Several of your kids confirmed that you have tased one of these kids with that taser.
No, as I was telling her earlier, we do that, bzz, 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 right?
Yeah.
And we even do it with the dogs. Bzz, bzz, bzz. So physically, bzz, no, I'm not.
Like, how close have you put it to the kids?
One time I got real close on accident because we were playing around. But as far as, no.
Okay, then the bzz, bzz, bzz game, like, how close are you?
Oh, not that close.
I know, but you're not telling me the distance,
Oh.
like with inches? I think 6 inches is what you just showed
Yeah,
me.
we pop it. Like, oh, it's like, did you find it?
I did.
Yeah, it's little. It don't hit them.
Tina admits she held a taser near the kids and even accidentally discharged it into a child's eye. Police had already recovered that same small taser during an earlier search. Take a look.
Yep. I guess that's coming with me.
But that's not all.
You need me to open the pantry? This is fingerprinted.
Oh no, compressed mode.
You do need me to open the pantry.
Officers discovered locks on the pantry and refrigerator doors, a pepper spray holster, multiple cameras monitoring the home, and detailed logs tracking the children's every move. Days later, police returned, and this time, it's not just a talk.
You and Anthony are coming with me. We're going to jail today.
We're going to jail?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm just being straight with you. I don't want to argue and fight and all that, but that's what's going on this morning.
Okay.
So just get some shoes on, what you need to do, and then we're gonna head out.
Okay, I'll get dressed.
Okay. I'm not gonna stay out here though. I'm gonna come in just so I make sure you don't.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
Hey, how are you?
I'm okay.
I'm glad you're here. At some point, you and I need to sit down and talk about this environment and your involvement in all of this. Your name has come up several times in my investigation, but you and I haven't had an opportunity to sit down and talk. You and I as well are going to have to sit down and talk. You're coming with me this morning. So go ahead and set your stuff down. You already got shoes on and everything? All right, put your stuff down right there. And turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Do I just,
You just go to jail, that's all.
I'm
Hold
just
that for me.
trying to- yeah.
Yep, you just stand right there and be helpful.
That back door won't hold that dog.
Okay, I know. I'll put him in his cage.
No.
Oh. Loki.
Loki the husky. You're not gonna get the train?
I was just making sure you had shoes on. You got shoes on? All right.
Yeah. That back door won't hold that husky.
She can take care of that, right?
Okay.
Let's go with him to his car.
Can she give me water? Because my mouth is really dry since I'm just waking up. Can she give me
You can
water?
get a drink of water. Yeah, that's
Give me
fine.
water. My purse is right there. Okay?
I don't think your hands are going to be back here.
No.
I'm going to get them in front of you, though.
Yeah. And can I take this or
Well,
give it to her?
you can give it to her or whatever you want to
Okay.
do.
Well, you carry this for me?
If you want me to, or you can
Okay.
carry it right there.
It's okay, baby. It's okay.
I mean, lock those so that, they don't get tight when you put your
Thank
hands down. Separate them real quick. I can't see in there.
To turn that off, you just say, hey, baby, stop.
Okay.
Okay?
This way.
The dogs. What happens with the dogs?
You're going to have to sort that out with one of your family members or something.
Okay.
We don't have any animal control here in the city of
you
Piedmont
don't?
now. It's really surprising. We'll be in touch, okay?
Do I go on the opposite side?
Yeah, I'm going to see if we can't sit you guys back there.
Okay.
You got to take what? Is there room for both of them? Okay.
You want me to open it?
Oh, I thought he was going to do it. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, put yourself in there. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's a little nice.
Tina and her husband, 26-year-old Anthony Bazo, are both taken into custody. Tina refuses to speak, but Anthony agrees to talk. Let's hear what he has to say.
I can't catch a break. It's like
Oh.
everything's...
I didn't know about this stuff until Friday whenever I got involved with it, Anthony. That's the first time I got involved. Maybe if you and I had spoke Thursday and you were saying this situation's terrible and we need help, maybe this would look different. But the police got involved and found the conditions the way they were, and it's not good, Anthony. Okay? So, man, I really don't know what to tell you other than you should have done something, I think.
That's the thing. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, what should I have done? What should I have done? Because at the same time, I did make sure I told her. I was like, hey, I asked her.
You knew what you were getting yourself into, man. I mean, you should have taken him to the doctor. You should have taken him to somebody, a professional.
I'm not. They're adopted. I'm not on their papers like that.
I know that, but you got to know the family before you even got married.
Right.
You got to know the family and made sure that was something you wanted to be a part of.
Right.
So when you marry a woman with kids, those are your kids, your stepdad.
She always takes them to the hospital before the start of school.
That's for the babies, man, not the big ones. The big ones need to go to the doctor.
I thought she did that.
No, and she told me that she thought they had parasites and that she never took them to the doctor, even then. I mean, so I don't think that the defense of you just didn't know is going to fly for this, truthfully.
I don't know what else to say. It's like I can't like lie. I can't lie.
No, I don't want you to lie. That's the last thing I want you to do.
Right. It's like what do I say? What do I do? I don't know.
I wish that there was something that you could tell me that you did to protect the kids. That's what I wish you could tell me. Is there anything you did to protect them?
I mean, thinking about it, let me see what I did to protect them.
You know,
I'm
if
just trying to think hard. And things I did to protect them. I don't know. Those times I did say, because I wanted like us to. I don't know if this is like protecting them. It's like me having to take them to buffets and stuff. I don't know if that's not protecting. That's
well,
trying
that's
to feed
feeding them,
more.
right?
I'm sorry, but protection. Talking to them.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
So you said you took them to buffets, but you know, you also said Tina primarily took care of them at home. Did you ever prepare meals for the family?
I did. It's African food, and
Not really their thing.
Not
or?
really their thing. So they're more of the American corn dogs and
Yeah.
things like that. But as far as the African side, they always say it's spicy. So I'm just say, okay, I'll eat it myself. So.
Right.
Anthony struggles to explain what, if anything, he did to protect the children, admitting he barely played a role in feeding or caring for the family. His words leave a chilling silence in the room.
All I just did was that I just kind of made rice and just ate the stew that's in the fridge, or I buy noodles, and there is some African noodles that I eat, and I cook for myself, and that's it.
Okay. You know, you understand what you just explained to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't feed the kids?
We feed the kids.
You don't feed the kids, right? You said it's her responsibility?
Yeah, she's the
okay,
one that feeds
but she's not feeding them either, is what it looks like.
No, she says she feeds them, and I did tell. I asked
Do you
her,
see her feed them?
Yeah, in front. There was one time when I had this argument with her, I watched her. She doubled, like, there was a time they were eating, like,
What argument were you having with her?
It's mostly about this kids, man. It's like, I always tell her, hey, like, pretty much with the two, first I was, like, questioning, like, why the hell do you have, like, why do you have all these logs, blah, blah. And then she goes, well, it's because, they every single time trying to run away, so I'm trying to stop it from happening. Then all of a sudden, cameras. Why do you have all these cameras? Like, what the?
Is that not you? Is that her? Like, there's so many cameras. That's crazy.
That's just so crazy because I freaking that was argument about it. I argued with her. I said, hey, what, this camera, like, this is not a normal family. This is some prison or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
First of all,
Thank you.
The cameras. I was like, yo, okay. So much cameras, and she's like, yeah, because I use the cameras to watch them because that way, because they kept asking after they finished eating, they kept asking, like, stealing food from the little ones. Whenever the little ones are eating, they go into the kitchen and kind of give the little ones some side eye, and then the little ones would just act like they're full, and then the big ones take their food and eat it
Because they're hungry, Anthony.
because they ate.
But why are they... Man, Anthony,
just like you, I'm confused, man. I'm freaking confused.
Okay,
they're
listen.
hungry.
All right, just listen to me for
Okay.
a minute. Let me explain kind of what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Because you tell me these kids run away all the time, and that might be a behavior thing or not, whatever. But you're also telling me, like, they're stealing food all the time.
Right.
That just, like, they're stealing food all the time, and they're skin and bones. Like,
But
they're hungry, Anthony.
Hey, check
If,
this out. Though.
like,
They went to my her sister's house.
yeah.
She fed them. But tell me why the hell they're still stealing the food from their cousin's place?
Because whenever you came from a good home, so I don't expect you to understand this, but when kids over time don't get enough food, It's kind of like a dog. Like, have you ever had like a dog or an animal that went too long without food and stuff, and they just want to eat, and you gotta kind of stop them because they'll eat too much and they'll throw up, and it's so whenever an animal or a child or whatever has gone without adequate food, they're gonna want to eat everything all the time, just as a psychological thing. Like, they're used to not getting enough, so they always want more. Does that make sense? Like, any chance they get for food, they're going to be like, oh, I need to grab that because I'm not going to get to eat tomorrow, or I'm not going to have enough, or I'm still hungry, or, I'm not in those kids' head, but I can imagine kind of how they're thinking. And it makes sense to me, from my side, why they're stealing food, because they're habitually not getting fed enough. They're hungry.
Tina and Anthony were taken into custody on multiple counts of child abuse and neglect, with Tina also charged with assault and battery with a deadly weapon. At last check, both are expected to return to court this winter, facing the consequences of the horrors uncovered in their home.